resetting the board, the first few messages appearing on the green LCD correspond to the verification of the boot images and the trusted firmware. So Linux is now starting. If you had a console attached, you'd actually see the normal Linux startup happening in the background. Linux is up, so boot's completed, and we're now waiting for the initiation of the temperature sensors and the board being up. So we're now waiting for the temperature sensors. We're going to initiate a container launch. So we have the magic translucent button, which we'll press, and that will reset the containers and start that procedure. This should take about 1.5 to 2 minutes as it provisions and downloads the containers from Azure. This is creating a new instance of the Edge service. So the deployment's now taking place. In a moment, the Edge service will start pulling the container down from the Azure repository. So it's now pulling the container for the sensor. Once this completes, we'll see one of the core pieces of the framework running on the Edge will actually start perform the authentication of the temperature sensor microcontroller, and you'll see a few other messages appear on the large LCD as well as the character LCD. That will show the authentication state as it happens with the board, and start indicating the temperatures at the same time that they'll be being sent back to the Azure backend. Services are up. The Leaf has completed its authentication, and at this point we're now starting to send temperatures back to the cloud service. So microcontroller authenticated. Every time the blue LED flashes, that's a temperature sensor reading being taken and passed into the back end.
And this is the web server running on Azure, pulling the temperatures live through the Edge IoT Hub.
We'll touch the sensor as well to make the temperature do something. So it's gone up from basically the warmth of my fingers. So now I'll pull it off and the temperature should drop fairly quickly.
Okay.